I just wanted to say that we at Ubicast are as excited as you guys at A&T. A little bit about Ubicast. Ubicast is the European leader in lecture capture and video for learning, both in the corporate and the education world. We were created in 2007, so just shy before the rise of YouTube. And today we have more than 15 years of experience. We have pivoted from our initial approach of making hardware into making software that is as automated as possible in order for your entire ecosystem to benefit from it. And what do I mean by that? We're offering a complete solution that goes before capture, even before capture, from the management system. Okay, so I have, I would say that we have three main components in creating and delivering video, right? So in order for the classroom to get recorded, in order for your content to get recorded, you need a scheduling system, you need metadata, and there's that part of consultancy and programming scheduling that goes into it. And we didn't forget about those people, the AV team, the management team that does that. We have a very complete suite of software that can monitor each classroom in your campus or offices at a distance. With just a web app, you are able to do anything from starting or stopping a recording or live stream, all the way to just simply monitoring that the audio is working correctly. That means that your team doesn't have to move from one extreme to the other of the campus just to check that something's going right. And you can very quickly assist somebody without any experience, such as a new professor trying to start a recording, without having to actually move from your desk or your phone. During the classroom, it's very important that our content creators or facilitators are comfortable. That means that we have to be as unintrusive as possible. We do not want to add to the load of that professor, that teacher, that facilitator. We actually want to take away from their load and enrich their content to benefit the student content retention and the ability for the student to learn whatever they are, whenever they want. So by taking advantage of the management team, the teacher only has to come in the room, do the same process as they normally would, connect their laptop or video source into an HDMI plug, and do their class. Everything happens automated. And then after the fact, depending on whether they're live streaming or recording, they can then proceed to edit the content and enrich it before sharing it with their pupils. They can even decide to create bite-sized capsules of content, which is, as proven, way more indicated for content retention, for knowledge retention. So a student will retain a lot better a shorter clip of concise knowledge than a very long clip of multiple subjects. But one thing that differences Ubicast and its partnership with A&T from a lot of the other companies doing lecture capture software for video is that we actually adapt to the needs and wants of our particular customer. Each customer is different, and we actually celebrate that. We have different types of deployments, plans, and setups that are only proposed to you after the consultancy period. We will actually help you choose the best configuration, whether it's hardware or software, deploy your capture ready rooms so you can monitor them at a distance, as we previously said, and integrate into your existing systems. It's very, very important for a system like yours to communicate to the rest of the systems that you already have available, such as single sign-on and LMSs, in order to give the best possible experience. Our Nudges platform is responsive, so it adapts to any screen on any browser. It's web-based, so you don't have to actually install any application on your computer, neither for your management or for viewing. You can brand it to the style of your institution using either CSS style sheets or HTML coding. It's very secure. In Europe, we're 100% GDPR compliant, which is one of the highest standards of security at the moment in the world. And by partnering with ANT, we are making sure that the same level of security standards is installed in the newly found cloud in India. We will see in a little bit during the demo part. We have a fully indexable and automated system that will create a number of different markers on a video in order to bring contextualization to the knowledge that the student is searching for at that moment. And that's going to play a really big, important part in the learning experience. For teachers and managers, the status, the analytics that we are able to provide, heat maps, polls, quizzes, answers, will definitely play a big part, saying how the student is performing, how many times they have watched the video, and so on. And most of all, it is very, very flexible. We can either deploy it on your premises or in the ANT cloud. And we have a number of different ways to ingest content that will satisfy the needs of any customer. So another big important part that is really important for our customers is the way that they ingest content. So we propose what is called dynamic rich media. Dynamic rich media allows a multi-source recording to happen simultaneously, either from different angles or different points of view or different sources. In this case, we're seeing an electrocardiogram and 3 cameras, and the student is able to select the source that they would prefer to watch at that particular moment of the video. So that opens up a world of possibilities for contextualization and for different ways of learning. Maybe one day you need a closer angle, or you are paying attention to a part of the content, and the next time you're trying to learn something else, but you have all of that information at the tip of your fingers. And using our indexation system, you will be able to take full advantage of that. Web Studio is also going to play a big role, especially during the pandemic times. We saw a over 150% rise on the usage of Web Studio. And for those who don't know what Web Studio is, it is a web tool that will actually use your webcam as your source of video and your screen as a source of content, and will act as a recorder for what we were discussing before, dynamic rich media. So a teacher can very comfortably log in from their home use their own computer in order to create video capsules to continue and maintain learning going even during periods of lockdown. This has been super important in Europe during the 2 lockdowns that we've had, and we are happy to announce that in the coming months we will have the ability to live stream as well using Web Studio. So you can do a live stream, a live session from your house using Web Studio. And finally, our interactive player that I will show you shortly over the demo is the way that everybody interacts with the content is very, very important to make it your own. So